as far as it goes with evangelism and discipleship, discipleship is the side of our journey where we grow. Evangelism is where we are focused on people being introduced to the person of Christ, but then they need to grow in his likeness, and that's the discipleship part. And and I know you know this already, you're asking the question that I know you know the answer to, but when people ask me that really don't know, I share with them which is more important, the right wing or the left wing of an airplane, the head or tail of a coin. You can't separate them. As a matter of fact, I think sometimes churches try to separate them as though they're two different things. But if this room was full of people and a bunch of ladies, and I said, how many of you are mothers? And the hands would go up all over the room. And then I would ask the question, how many of you think your job was finished when you gave birth to your child? It's just beginning. And the same is true for the church. If we're serious about evangelism and discipleship, then we want to train and equip our people in how to share their faith, but also how to help those new babies as well as even the mature believers to keep growing in Christ's likeness.
You believe that?
Absolutely.
Can you give me an example why you believe that, Charlie?
I believe that because I'm a product of that. I grew up unchurched. Great parents, hardworking, moral people, but we didn't go to church. And when I was 13, I accepted Christ, and I was baptized.
Amen.
And all they gave me in this sweet little church was a towel to dry off with. And so I was, even though I had a real experience that was real, there wasn't any growth. I didn't have a Bible. I didn't know how to use the Bible. I didn't know how to pray. And it was almost 12 years before God rescued me. I was like 25 years old.
Wow.
I'm 70 today. So he has given me plenty of time to grow, and I'm still growing, still learning. But I believe in it because I know that's what God intended to happen. You know, even when Peter, after denying Jesus 3 times, Jesus asked him if he loved him. And a lot of people miss out on this, but he said yes. And he said, then tend or feed my lambs. He started off with lambs. And then he said it 2 more times, tend my sheep or feed my sheep. He started off with lambs, babies. And so, yes, I believe very strongly in that.